The final tune-up for the Palm Beach State Panthers as they get ready to start their regular season next Friday. It's going to be the St. Thomas Bobcats in here tonight to Lake Worth as the Panthers round out their three-game scrimmage schedule. The Panthers will go from right to left here in this first half. St. Thomas will go from left to right, and it's the Bobcats who control the tip. As quickly Doherty going to thrust ahead into the offensive half. It's Katrina Light, top of the key. She'll force it over to Tumblin, left wing side. Little bounce pass out at the free throw line. Sophia Van Dyke forces it back near side. Shot clock's down to 10. Quick dribble drive in, and we're going to get the first foul coming underneath the hoop. Foul's going to go on Taylor Blackshear. And the first one going to be nothing but net for Sarah McGill. She's a 5'9" senior from Pembroke Pines, Florida. Is her second one going to sail on through as well, and it's a 2-0 lead for St. Thomas. Quick fed inbounds, Mia Lewis going to force it over the far side, and now she'll take it back, brings it along over half. Gabriella Toledo, Taylor Blackshear, Mia Lewis, Isabella Rivero, and Kiana Poitier, the starting five for Palm Beach State today. Far side, 40 seconds gone, 10 to go on the shot clock. Rivera trying to put up a shot through double coverage, spiraled back off the rim, gets her own putback off the glass, and the board is going to go to Sophia Van Dyke. Out in transition come the Bobcats with this 2-0 advantage. Doherty back again, get picked off, and Mia Lewis trying to take it all the way coast to coast. Right hand layup, gets fouled going up, and that's going to stop the clock here and give her a chance to shoot a pair. Foul is going to go on Sari McGill. So after getting fouled on the other end, she comes back the other way. Just over a minute in, commits one. Mia Lewis, a freshman guard from Patterson, New Jersey. Not going to be able to nail her first as it clipped off the front of the rim. This Panthers team comes off a 24-6 overall finish last year. Went 9-3 here at home as that one going to go on through. And the Panthers going to make it a 2-1 game here just over a minute in. Top of the key, little scramble fast. Van Dyke finally going to feed it off. Rolling on through the lane. Doherty skips on through. And St. Thomas lead going to go to 4-1. Doherty's had her fingertips all over the game here early on. Mia Lewis about lost that ball. The St. Thomas full court press coming on heavy. Lewis, little scramble, loses this ball. Gets picked up though by Blackshear. Rivera going up with that one off the glass. Pulled back down underneath by Poitier, and it was not loose. No foul is going to come, and the Bobcats have it. Tumblin brought over the half-court line. Out on the left wing side, now out in the left forecourt. Works back up top. McGill trying to drive on through. Van Dyke using her height. So we're going to get double dribble called. Or jump ball called, excuse me. And it's going to be possession Palm Beach State. It was St. Thomas who won the tip. As here come the Panthers with it. They're in the white tops with the green Panthers, green numbers, and the green and white shorts here in this final home scrimmage. Jacked up for three off the front and wouldn't go. Mia Lewis, always aggressive when she gets those shots. Seen her have a couple of strong performances in the first couple scrimmages for this Panthers club. Thrown up, won't skip down for Tumblin. Recovered by Sophia Van Dyke. She's had boards on both ends. Get this one started. Tumblin drives through. She's going to get fouled hard. Tumblin went all the way with steam to the net with 7:19 to go in this first quarter, and we are going to get our first subs. Going to get Jalea Wheats coming on for the Bobcats. Milan Santos comes in for Palm Beach State. First shot from Tumblin won't go down. And she'll get another year in just a moment. She's a 5'6" senior from New Orleans, Louisiana. The St. Thomas team can't help but talk about their season last year as well. 21-9 overall. Went 10-4 in Sun Conference play. And they bring back a strong group again as that one turnover. Gave up a shot. And still the Bobcats hold possession. Doherty with a quick pump fake. Feeds it off to the far side. Weech wanted to go for the three. Instead drives in. Forced a bit too hard. Van Dyke tossed back up top. Shot clock did reset in the process. As Tumblin going to force it out. Doherty comes right through the box. Again, too hard. Some missiles off the glass that these St. Thomas Bobcats just can't finish. Slowed down here by Toledo. And now Milan Santos. Here goes Taylor Blatchier. And that'll be a reaching foul with 6:37 to go. Pretty low scoring to get started. Still just 4-1 St. Thomas. Left side of the hoop. That's been picked up by Rivera, and she's able to finish it. Rivera going to shoot it in for two. And it's a 4-3 game. Tumblin just past the Panther Paw logo. Out on the far side. Going to give to Light. The foul line extended. She fed it to the far side, and that's a three for Tumblin. She's got 5 here early on. And St. Thomas lead is 7-3. Milan Santos. Now back at the top of the key. Taylor Blanchier gave it near corner. Poitier. Toledo going to get her pocket picked. Here comes St. Thomas, and we will get a foul. Looks like this one's going to go on Poitier. Excuse me, that'll be Toledo. Like Poitier was closer to that one. But they flag it on Toledo. And that is already 3 team fouls for Palm Beach State. One going to be put in bounds. Morgan Taylor. Straight away. Going to give far side. Light in front of the Palm Beach bench. Now here's Tumblin near corner. Morgan Taylor. Back up top again, looking at the paint. Van Dyke, we've yet to see her attempt a shot. And Toledo, Palm Beach going to run and gun. Rivera sets it up. We're approaching the midway point here of this first quarter. Blatchier off to the far side in front of the St. Thomas bench. Near side, Santos going to dish it in. Blatchier, left foul line extended over the shoulder. Shot clock's down at 1. Have to get it off, just barely did. And it wouldn't go down for Isabella Rivera. So luckily they don't get the shot clock violation, but can't buy a couple of points out of it. Morgan Taylor passes it back to herself. Saved it just in front of the line to avoid the backcourt violation. Light gonna draw a foul. It's gonna go on Isabella Rivera. So now it's 4-2 in favor of the team fouls. And we see Van Dyke head off and take a break for St. Thomas. See how taking that height advantage out of the game affects them. As that'll skip off the fringe. Weech trying to clean up the change. And again, couldn't skip it down. Tumblin drives on through. Puts it up off the fringe and again won't go. Santos on the far side, being pressed heavy by Morgan Taylor. Gets it around past her. Santos throws up a prayer. And it gets out of bounds. And so Palm Beach State, once again, going to make changes. Toledo and Rivera going to head off for a break. 4:10 to go here at first quarter. In Lake Worth, Florida, the St. Thomas leading Palm Beach State 7-3. Final scrimmage for both these two teams before they start regular season play next week. Right through the box. Would have been a beautiful right-handed layup for Light. Just couldn't finish. Blackshear drives through, and she's able to bury. 7-5. Beautiful finish for Taylor Blackshear on that one. Light gave it off. There's a three look. Going to be plenty short. Out of bounds, swatted to the floor. And Morgan Taylor going to hang her head after that one. St. Thomas making a couple more changes. Out comes Renee Tumblin. Katrina Light. Here goes nothing from Milan Santos. Fumbles that ball and it rolls out of bounds. So they'll go right back the other way to St. Thomas with 3:21 to go. Obviously, you won't see this many sub changes during a regular season game in such short form like this. So that'll definitely change. The opener for Palm Beach State is going to be next Friday against Daytona State College. Be a 4 o'clock tip. The Florida State College of Jacksonville. Battle on the Beach Boulevard. Quick look for two. Skips off the side. That was Maddie Scherenberg who couldn't finish. Another Palm Beach State turnover. Right-handed layup. Wouldn't go down for Wade. She wanted a foul call. Right back the other way comes Blackshear. Left side of the hoop. Put off the glass and wouldn't roll in. And was thrown off Lita Adamo. And so St. Thomas will get it on this near sideline. Bounce feed inbounds. Morgan Taylor going to bring it over to Paul Logo. Straight on out. There's Doherty. Came back in. Mateo. Short off the front of the rim. Mia Lewis, here she comes. Give her a lane. Adamo saved inbounds. About got stolen away. Adamo right back to Gorman underneath the net's going to go on through. We are tied at 7. Is Sarah Gorman able to put that one home? Straight on through. Morgan Taylor. Give her some space and she'll finish. St. Thomas back on top, 9-7. Mia Lewis giving off Blackshear. In front of the Bobcat bench. We will get a foul as Brianna Williams was attempting the shot. It'll be Jalea Weech foul. So she'll get the opportunity to shoot two. Was the first personal Jalea Weech that she's taken thus far. First one's going to go. And that'll make it 9-8. Brianna Williams, a 5'10 sophomore from Mansfield, Texas for this team. Won't get her second one to go as it was skipping around a bit and fell back down to the hardwood. Here's Amber Mateo straight on out. There goes McGill on the far side. Gives some Morgan Taylor. Taylor with a lootsie. Won't get it to fall. Lewis will bring it along. Here they come 5-on-4 quickly if they hurry. Quick swing pass. Gorman hooks it up there. Won't rainbow arc its way down. Panthers down by just 1 year late in this first quarter if you're just tuning in to join us. Again, my name's Colby Smith here with you from beautiful Lake Worth, Florida. Morgan Taylor trying to find a lane as that one was kicked out of bounds. The foot of Brianna Williams. Head coach Maureen Smith over there on the Palm Beach State sideline. Getting pretty animated here in this moment. She's starting her 7th season here with this program. resides in nearby Boynton Beach. As that one wouldn't skip on down for Amber Mateo underneath the hoop. We get a foul call. They wasted no time blowing the whistles there. First one's good for Serene McGill. So 10-8's the lead. McGill's going to get one more after the foul on Lewis. And that one won't go as Blatcher gets the board off the line. Brianna Williams a bit scrambled down court. Pulls up right foul line, fed into the corner on the perimeter. Mia Lewis looking for a swing pass. Shoveled off on the right line. Mia Lewis drives in, puts it up for two and able to bury. Mia Lewis ties it at 10 apiece. 22 seconds now to go here in quarter one. 4 10-minute quarters in this scrimmage affair. Playing it just like the regular season in that sense. Taylor, here's McGill. Right side, off the bucket and in. McGill with a big basket there. Palm Beach trying to answer right before the break. Blatcher won't get it to fall. And that does it for quarter one. St. Thomas going to have a 12-10 lead after 10 minutes of play as we step aside for a quick break. Back here on Panthers YouTube, we're getting started on quarter two. It's the Bobcats who have possession to get the frame started. Quick look for three, gonna be nothing but net for McGill. And that stretches our lead to 15-10 for St. Thomas. Santos trying to direct some traffic. Blatcher retreated on back to get this one. Straight away, she'll dribble on through. On the perimeter, not gonna go. Baseline. Brianna Williams diving for this ball. St. Thomas gonna recover. And here come the Bobcats with numbers if they hurry. Light at the top of the key. McGill pulls up. Down for two. And that's going to force Palm Beach State for a timeout. 17-10, the Bobcats have the lead. 9:01 to go here in quarter two on Palm Beach YouTube. Right back to it. Here we go. Bobcats, 17-10 lead if you're just tuning in to join us. Milan Santos right underneath Brianna Williams. Couldn't get it down. Pulled her own board. Quick shot on the far side, and they're going to call a travel instead. It was a great effort and a great look, but the Panthers just don't get the benefit of the doubt. On in transition, here comes Katrina Light. Pulled up off the court, that's a steal. Isabella Rivera now about gave it back away. That ball was loose, finally pulled right back in though. Milan Santos, far corner, won't get the three. Skipped around, but wouldn't go down. Santos looks like she wants another opportunity. Adams. Santos drove in, trying to play bots underneath, and that one rainbowed over the top. And another bid board by Van Dyke, who's back in here early in the second quarter after the Panther timeout. It was the first timeout used by either team so far in this first half. One hits the bottom of the glass. And McGill will get an opportunity to shoot. So the foul went to Rivera. Checking out here comes Sarah Gorman. Also get Doherty heading off for the Bobcats. Jalea Wheat's coming back in. That one will go for McGill. It's an 18-10 advantage. Gill trying to make it a 9-point lead. Couldn't get that one to go. Wheat's got a hand on it. Ball's still loose. Finally into the hand of Santos. She'll put a stretch pass into the hands of Damo. Damo on the baseline. Santos put it right back up top. Rivera gave it off. Brianna Williams giving off far corner. Again fed to Santos. Near corner. Santos. Left wing. Left foul line extended. Bounce pass underneath the hoop. It's put on in by Kiana Poitier. So the Panthers trail by just 6. Here goes nothing for the Bobcats. Off the front it goes for McGill. Loose on the floor. Van Dyke picked it up. Swatting up there. We are going to get a foul underneath the hoop. It's like Williams taking that one. McGill has been in the right place at the right time for plenty of these free throw opportunities so far. Gets rewarded again for a 19-12 lead. McGill with one more to go. And that's going to put the lead out at 8. 20-12. St. Thomas already putting up 2/3 of their offense they mustered in the whole first quarter. Just in the first 2:55 of the second frame. Santos being pressured. Toledo in the corner. Adams for 3. It's good. (2015). If we love to see those 3-point looks, Brianna Williams able to knock that one down. Tumbling. And this one's a tumbling loose. And a foul got called. Kimora Lee took the foul call for the Bobcats. They open their season next Wednesday night against Florida National University. 4 of their first 5 games to start the season are at home down in Miami Gardens. And their lone road trip is to West Palm is to play Kaiser University in their 3rd game of the season. They never leave the state of Florida until late in the month of November when they go up to Indianapolis. Palm Beach State going to do that pretty early on as they have a Kansas trip coming up. That one's drilled in for 2 by Milan Santos. And this Panthers team keeping it tight, keeping it interesting here in quarter 2. Jacked up for three, and that will be a shooting foul. So it's going to be 3 shots. And Kimura Lee puts the first one through. Lee with her second one as well after that foul on Taylor Blatchier. Panthers team hoping they can clean it up in that department here moving forward. As that one will go through as well, and that's a perfect 3-for-3 trip at the line. That's one thing that always hurts in the game of basketball, giving up those free points. For a team who's very good at the free throw line, you love when you get all those opportunities. And St. Thomas last year shooting team combined over 70% from the charity stripe. Panthers won't get their lips to go. Here's Wheats, and that one was swatted out of bounds. Good iron hand of Brianna Williams. Getting that one out and leaving 24 on the shot clock. Morgan Taylor's going to direct some traffic as the point guard. Taylor with a bounce pass. Van Dyke on a baseline for 2. And the St. Thomas sideline celebrates Van Dyke like she just made a game winner. Santos pulls up left wing. Some space, Toledo bounced it off. A little bit of a miscommunication there. She's going to help pick up Milan Santos. Toledo averaged 4 points a game for this team last year. This Panthers team led by Coach S and Coach Y did average 70.6 points per game last season. Williams with a bounce feed. Right side of the hoop. That one's going to be short. Milan Santos just couldn't get a good opportunity off. Stretch pass went all the way out. So we're trying to go coast to coast with the visiting Bobcats. We're going to change here for the Panthers. As Santos going to come out and take a break. We'll see the offense changed up as Mia Lewis now going to run and gun the offense. Gives it to Toledo. Slows it down. Outside the arc. Giving to Lewis. Rivera. Quick pump fake. Brianna Williams. Right foul line extended. Still looking for some space. Rivera up. And that shot clock was down to 3 as she just couldn't get it to go. 25-17, 4:18 to go here in quarter 2. Morgan Taylor trying to buy some time. Met up in triple coverage, stumbles down to the floor. Van Dyke underneath, put off the glass, and that's a big board. Kiana Poitier getting a big defensive board right the other way. We get a foul that'll see Brianna Williams come to shoot. Jalea Wheats takes the foul for St. Thomas. This game closer before we get to halftime. First one will spiral on through. So that makes it back to 7-point difference. And that'll slice it to 6. And they're going to wave it off, actually, on a violation. Don't know what they called there. My apologies. But it was good. So nice to see that Williams has the ice in her veins to be able to sink a 2-for-2 trip. But only gets 1 out of the ordeal. Another foul the other way. Wheat's going to take it. And she'll get the opportunity to shoot 2. Fouls 23, so that's Sarah Gorman. First one for Wheats goes on through. Palm Beach State team just can't seem to get this lead any closer to 7 or 8 at the moment. As now that runs it to 9, 27-18. Wheats 2 for 2. Redshirt freshman for this team. That should be a big player on both sides of the ball. Big offensive and defensive piece in high school at Heritage. Got to put those hands up. Rivera turns it over. And St. Thomas going to try to capitalize. Many of their points have come on Panther mistakes thus far. That one swatted around. And here comes Toledo. A lot of positives, though, for Palm Beach State here in this first half. A lot to like from what you're seeing against a four-year school. As the 3-ball wouldn't fall in for Mia Lewis. Here's Wheats, and it looks like the men's basketball team coming in. Probably going to have a practice after this one tonight. They get started next weekend as well on their regular season schedule. Their home opener is actually next Saturday. We'll talk more about that in the second half as that one goes out of bounds. Mia Lewis gonna hustle on along here. Toledo left wing side, giving back up Blatchier. Lewis on the far side. There's Rivera. Near corner, Blatchier pulls up. Gonna pull the trigger, Lewis. Won't get it to go. McGill puts it back behind her. Taylor with a bounce feed. Off the side of the fringe. Renee tumbling. And this is going to be Bobcats ball underneath the hoop. St. Thomas going to opt for a timeout. 2:11 to go here in the second quarter. Bobcats 27-18 lead over your Palm Beach State Panthers. .211 to go in quarter two. Back here in Lake Worth. Off the backboard it'll go. It's a beautiful two for Jalea Wheats to stretch it to 29-18. The Bobcats last year saw it watching film every time they took a timeout. Seemed like came back out, poised, rejuvenated, and energized. Went on some key runs last year. It's going to be an 0 for opportunity for Brianna Williams. Morgan Taylor has ball with her right hand, Etch with her left. Going to wave this one off. Calling a foul in the process. So it is going to be 2 shots. That first one goes. Morgan Taylor, I haven't seen too much of her here early on. She's able to deliver in a big way there, stretching this lead out to 31-18. 2 for 2 opportunity for the freshman. Not 3 balls to go, just 1 here in this first half thus far. To the steal, Blatchier, trying to buy some time, pulls it into the corner on the baseline. Ball being slapped at, gets out of bounds. That'll be a Bobcats ball. Thought there should have been a foul there. The Panthers not getting lucky with the calls. The Bobcats have been blessed with a few here thus far on the night. Bounced off by Taylor, and again Blackshear going to pick it off, and they'll call travel. As we're under the minute mark to go here in quarter two. 59.4 seconds to go to be exact. And they'll set this ball just to the right of the Panther bench area. Santos. Short look for two, wouldn't go there for Miguel. Batted around on the floor. Brianna Williams was trying to come out the other way with it. Draw foul. Wheats takes it. So you love to see that if you're the Panthers. 4 team fouls here now in the second quarter for the Bobcats. We're not doing foul outs and whatnot. Not even having a book being kept here in the scrimmage today. So no official point totals, no official fouls and whatnot to bring you here on our YouTube feed. Toledo back behind her. And a hit off the side of the fringe. Here go the Bobcats the other way. Amber Mateo out up top, Taylor. McGill gonna give it to Taylor. 12 seconds to go. Mateo. That's gonna be a turnover. 9.6 to go. And the Panthers hoping they can take the last shot here this second quarter. Blackshear brings it ahead. 5 to go. Shot clock is off from the corner. Williams' three wouldn't go. She had the lone three of that first half for Palm Beach State. Had a good setup there, but just couldn't get it to go. So that's going to wrap it out here for our first half. The Bobcats a 31-18 lead over the Palm Beach State Panthers here on YouTube. Quarter three coming up in just about 10 minutes when we come back. Welcome back here to Lake Worth, quarter three, and we switch ends. The Panthers going left to right here in the second half. St. Thomas from right to left. So the Panthers immediately trying to strike and get on the board. Only managed to muster up 8 in that second quarter. So we get the first foul called just 15 seconds into the quarter. Pushing foul. And it went to Naive Doherty. Inbound play, Toledo able to feed it in. Shovel back out top of the key. Blackshear's got it. She'll give to Lewis. Shot clock's down to 10. Blackshear on the near side. Giving the corner. Poitier. Toledo. Shot clock's at 3. Bounce pass. Poitier puts it up last second and it wouldn't go down. Quick pass in transition. Out comes Amber Mateo. Slapping that ball down hard. Giving to her left side. Here goes Light into the corner on the baseline. Threw it up, and that goes over the top of the hoop. Poitier got the rebound, and here comes Lewis. Back down. The freshman from New Jersey. Top around Toledo. Bounce to Lewis. Giving it to Toledo for 3, and it won't fall. Sophia Van Dyke got another defensive board. She took plenty of time. Get 7 seconds to get that ball across the timeline. With Palm Beach State not opting for the full court press. Gives you plenty of opportunity to slow it down as much as you want. Panthers will force a turnover as that one got stripped aside by the lights of Rivera. Rivera, Poitier, Blackshear, gonna dish to Lewis. Caroms it off to Rivera, and they're just not getting these lucky balls to drop. Still looking for our first points here this third quarter. And that shot not even gonna go up there nicely. Driving all the way in, Rivera took her time. Ball comes loose. Scramble fest on the floor. Blackshear tossed it off a foot. And that's going to stay Panther basketball. 7:48 to go here, quarter three. It's going to be Blackshear. Sets up the inbound player for Palm Beach State. Blackshear, two hands this ball. Deep pass the other way. So Gabrielle Toledo gonna bring it back over center. Got Coach Norwood, the men's basketball head coach, in the house watching the scrimmage tonight. Again, his team opens their season at home here in Lake Worth next Sunday. Be a 2 o'clock start. This one gonna get picked off by Kimora Lee. And down come the Cats. Is this gonna be a jump ball call? Should be possession St. Thomas. In front of the bench area. Here goes the Light. Mateo gave it off. Van Dyke, a little scramble in the box, and this one gonna get slapped the other way. Rivera with the run and gun. Had it knocked from behind. It was all ball though. Here comes Doherty. Panthers have 2 down in their own offensive end. Gave the Bobcats plenty of room, and they still couldn't score. Again, nobody is yet to find the way through the net here in this quarter. Blackshear, Mia Lewis. Couldn't get a clean shot going up. Gonna stay Palm Beach State ball. Like she just got stunned in her release. She was getting double teamed by St. Thomas. Blackshear heaves that one all the way down. Sent Mia Lewis racing for it. Nearly went past the end line. Don't want to have too many of those because The time she brings it back up, now just 10 left on the shot clock. Left wing side, pulled up from the corner. That three wouldn't go for Lewis. McGill trying to keep up this consistency. Kimura Lee, too much on that one. Trying to go right back up. McGill, again, too much power. Rivera's, here come the Panthers. Near side, gonna pull it back out. Toledo, gonna give Lewis. Flips to Toledo in the corner. Poitier trying to set a screen for her. Is that ball gonna be kicked? And it'll be Palm Beach State ball. We're gonna get some sub changes made on both sides. 4 coming in for the Panthers. So almost fully a change. It's like the only one to stay out is gonna be Mia Lewis. One change made on the Bobcat side is Tumbling coming back in. This one gonna be tipped off the hand of Sarah Gorman, gets out of bounds, and it'll go right back to St. Thomas. Katrina Light gets it inbounds. Here goes McGill. Jats up a deep shot, hit it off the glass. Santos jots on in. Gave to the corner on the one dribble. Doherty was able to strip that one out of the air hole. Over the timeline. Far side corner. Looking for three. Going to be short. And out of bounds it'll go. 31-18 still your score. Favors St. Thomas. 5:20 to go here in quarter 3. Again, it's the final scrimmage for both these two teams before they start the regular season next week. Stolen. Here comes Mateo. Buried in for 2. And that's the first bucket, believe it or not, of the second half. Mia Lewis had that ball stolen away. Thrown up. Milan Santos going to answer with 2 of her own. And it's 33-20. Renee Tumblin looking for some space. Underneath the hoop, it's a beautiful apple. And a beautiful finish. Renee Tumblin to Sarah McGill. Lewis trying to answer for a mistake a couple moments ago. And that will be an and one play. They're going to call you for the charge. That's crazy. That is crazy. So Mia Lewis thought she had a 2 there. So won't get the bucket she deserves. And the opportunity for a 3-point play. It's a big night for basketball, things considered though. NBA season starting today. As Doherty kept it in the corner. St. Thomas got lucky there. A scramble fest. Mateo off the backboard, won't fall in. Put back. Doherty's good. And that's a 37-20 advantage. Milan Santos going to get an offensive foul called against her. Santos clearly doesn't love that. And the Panthers not getting any calls to go their way here in this scrimmage. It's not like they played a dirty or sloppy game by any means. Just seems like the calls that going against them are a lot more ticky-tack. It's like we are going to get a foul underneath the hoop. It's going to go on Amber Mateo for the body. At least 3:21 here in this third quarter. Milan Santos bounced it ahead and got picked off looking for Brianna Williams. Doherty took her time and still managed to put it in for two. So 39-20 it'll be. Milan Santos, the Panthers, trying to clean this thing up. Only have 2 points here in the quarter so far. You're going to point to the line. Looks like the officials are going for a foul. They put it to Katrina Light. There's now 3 team fouls here in this third quarter for the Bobcats. Match in Palm Beach State. Santos. There's a lot of contact there. Being matched up with Amber Mateo. See who the Panthers will send over to inbound this one. They'll give the job to Brianna Williams. She goes back to Santos. Giving ahead Williams. Through the lane. Hit off a couple of fingertips. Blatchier gonna have the ball. Give and go passing play. Blatchier swung off again. Quick dribble off the backboard and in for Lita Adamo. 39-22 as the Panthers pulling it back to less than 20. There's a look-see for three that wouldn't go. Right back the other way. The Panthers going to look to continue to get some offensive looks. Ball will be bounced in. It's Milan Santos going to come on ahead. Santos over center. Over the free throw line. Jacked up there. Skips on in. Milan Santos continuing to make the basket her prowess. She's had a lot of looks to bury in this game, and now going to get a steal. Blatchier with that one. Serena Williams, beautiful too. Finally, this Panthers team starting to get hot here late in this third quarter. Morgan Taylor forced up there off the front. Ball's going to come loose on the hardwood. Here goes Morgan Taylor straight away. Under 90 seconds to go, third frame. Doherty with a look for three. Off the side of the rim. Morgan Taylor's going to pull it back out. Straight away, McGill going to drive on through. Hits the glass and going to fall on in. 41-26. The score in favor of St. Thomas. Stretch down, Brianna Williams going to get two. She seems to find herself in the right place at the right times here in this third quarter. Morgan Taylor, that one knocked aside by Santos. Set up Blatchier, comes racing in, and able to finish the job. Panthers are back within 11, and the energy is high at the moment. Morgan Taylor, 30 to go in this third quarter. And they're going to call a foul up top. That one going to go on Santos. So it'll be Bobcat ball on this near sideline. Renee Tumblin going to inbound it. It's Morgan Taylor straight away. Looking left and right. Weeds going to cut off to her right side. Put back to Tumblin. Off the side of the rim. Tumblin with 10 now to go. Drives on, off the glass. Won't get it to skip down. Rolling on the floor. Panthers recover. Blatchier. Lewis couldn't hold on. Got out of bounds with 0.6 seconds left. So probably not even going to have a let's-see for a shot here to end this quarter. Got it inbounds. They did get the shot off, but wouldn't go for McGill. And that does it for our third frame. 41-30, the Bobcats have the lead as we hit quarter four here on Panthers YouTube. Back here to Lake Worth for quarter 4. Panthers trying to make this a game in the final frame, trailing by just 11. Scramble fast as Lewis, going to toss it off the foot, and they'll call quick ball. Kickball, excuse me. Ball going to be tossed in bounds on the far side. Bounced off on the floor by Poitier. Blatchier had a beautiful underhand move, just couldn't finish. Poitier with the putback, able to finish it. That was beautiful. This Panthers team has really turned the Jets on in the second half. Don't know what was said at halftime, but man, this group has really come alive. Wheats unable to get her shot to go. Blatchier, did she get a hand on it? No. So it'll be Palm Beach State ball. Poitier gonna get it in. It's Taylor Blatchier. Gonna swerve on ahead. Like Lightning McQueen. Sped it into the corner. Lewis, deep look for two, wouldn't fall down. Blatchier gonna drive in 2 steps, put it just barely over the top. Kicking around on the floor, Bobcats recover, and the Panthers will drop back, leaving just Mia Lewis to press. Here comes Renee Tumblin, right side of the hoop, gonna get fouled. So foul goes on Blatchier. Renee Tumblin shoots 2 here. Again, 8:48 to go in this fourth quarter, able to drill that one down. Stretching the lead back to 10. That one not gonna fall. So here go the Panthers right back the other way with it. Mia Lewis drills it down for an easy 2. Mia Lewis certainly going to demand some big minutes for this team this year. Morgan Taylor gave it off to Renee Tumblin. Tumblin left wing side, directing the traffic. Van Dyke back in there. Gonna get called for the travel. Came up off her back foot, trying to drive up there to the hoop. Rivera quickly gonna feed it inbounds. And the aforementioned Mia Lewis gonna get over half court. Blatchier's got this one. Gave to Rivera. Another great finish. The 12-24 connection. Able to drill it up for 2, and that forces St. Thomas to a timeout. The closest this has been in quite some time. Bobcats 42, Panthers 36 when we come back. 8:02 to go here in quarter four. Bobcats used another timeout as the Panthers have certainly put together quite the effort here over these last 12 minutes of play. Forced up there, gonna come off the glass, get controlled again. Wheat's gonna drive on in, Van Dyke fed it back out, Morgan Taylor driving through McGill, comes off the glass and gonna roll home for a 44-36 advantage. No matter what happens the rest of the way, this Panthers team not going to be able to hang their heads at anything from this one today, as they have certainly come poised and ready to play. Going to get a foul call coming on a push for Saray McGill. Now she'll check off. Katrina Light comes back in for St. Thomas. Seems like that's the way the Bobcats have been playing it all day. Take a foul and you sit at least for a moment. Mia Lewis, beautiful layup. Mia Lewis has been the star of the day for Palm Beach State. Morgan Taylor, that one going to be poked free from behind. And it'll be Palm Beach State ball. Taylor Blanche here, going to cut on ahead. They trail by just 6. Blanche here in the corner. Gave off to Rivera, jumps up there and puts it down. Now they're down by just 4. Trailed by almost as many as 20 at one point. I think the deficit in its large part was 19, if I remember correctly. And this Panthers team has come roaring back. If it says anything, it was 31-18 game at halftime. The right side of the basket. That's going to be an offensive foul. Milan Santos stood in there, took that one like a champion. Santos going to come over center. Blatch here now on this near side wing. Going to cut on forward as she put it over the top. Morgan Taylor, is that ball going to be called for a jump? And the Palm Beach State energy is starting to get higher and higher. Morgan Taylor gave it in to Katrina Light. She swarmed heavy. And another jump ball gets called. This Panthers team certainly showing they're going to be a feisty bunch this year. And again, they open their regular season next Friday night against Daytona State College. Santos took this ball. Shoots up the 3, going to hit the front. Brianna Williams, put back, going to fall. Palm Beach State is back within 2. Morgan Taylor gave it to the corner. Van Dyke. Is it stripped aside underneath? That was all ball. Powered by Blanchard, trying to tie it up, and does! We are knotted up at 44. It is going to force Coach Maureen Smith to call a timeout. 5:42 to go here in quarter 4. 44-44 your score. 44-44, 5:42 to go. St. Thomas gonna get press heavy. We're gonna foul on Taylor Blackshear here. So that's certainly not what Palm Beach State wanted. But doesn't change the fact that we're tied. Katrina Light, 5:30 to go, in front of her own bench area. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Renee Tumblin, Van Dyke on in. Short two, gonna fall. And it's 46-44. Coming back ahead, Blackshear in the corner, Gorman. Gonna pump off to Brianna Williams. Blackshear rolls around. Got into the Palm Beach State bench area. And it's once again Bobcat ball. Doherty had that give and go play with Light. And now it's going to be an official timeout with exactly 5 to go. So we'll see where they're going to place this one. Looks like they'll go to the left of the scorer's table or right of the Panther bench area. And they ran 4 seconds off the scoreboard. So at least 4:56 to go. Katrina Light back in that same position she was a moment ago. Doherty driving in on through, not from behind and shooting. So she'll get to go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes Sarah Gorman. So the first one, not going to go on down for Doherty. And the second one will fall. So now the Panthers going to hope they can get a 3 here. Brianna Williams. Santos, a little scramble fest, got fouled. Santos took that one with some authority. And now sliding over there is going to be Taylor Blackshear. Blackshear clapped that one. Here goes Santos. Steps up, jacked off the front of the rim. Blackshear back out to Santos. Trying to float a pass up, got tipped by Van Dyke. She's going to hold it. In transition goes Doherty. Tumbling. Going to roll off to her left side. Back, Katrina Light. One to the corner. Doherty. Baseline. Off the glass and going to finish. The lead is 5 now for St. Thomas. And just like that, after the Panthers tied it and took timeout, St. Thomas on a 5-0 run. Santos was being grabbed over here. And the tension and energy is certainly kind of all over the place at the moment. Santos will get the opportunity to shoot a pair. Santos lines up. There's her first one. So a nice point to get that one to fall. And there she goes, making it a 2-for-2 trip to the line. So the Panthers are back within 3. Gonna give Renee Tumblin a lane, and she'll take advantage. Picked up off the floor. Tossed up there and down for three. That's Katrina Light. Welcome to Lake Worth. Mia Lewis. Knocked back over the line. It'll go back the other way. St. Thomas ball. All the way out from this near sideline. Down the other way, driving far side. Gets fouled going up. Does Weeks. So she'll get the opportunity to shoot two. Gotta wonder if that's going to be the strategy here in these final moments of gameplay. That one will fall through. Again at 53-46. Now another one falls, and it's 54-46. Mia Lewis over center. Far cut up the line. Isabella Rivera, Blanchier. Back over to Lewis. Top of the key, Lewis taking a few dribbles, left side forecourt on the wing. Back again, gonna get picked off by Doherty. Drives down, puts it in for an easy two. And it looks like we're gonna get another timeout on the Palm Beach State side of things. 56-46, they trail. 2:43 to go here in quarter four. .243 to go here in quarter four. This one going to be brought along, Taylor Blanchier. We're going to get a foul coming in transition. That one will fall on through. And another one going to go there. Again at 56-48. Good scramble drive, Renee Tumblin. With 2:29 to go. That one's going to fall. Make it 57-48. .58-44. Driving down off the glass. That's going to go on through for Mia Lewis. A nice two. Doherty going to feed it off. Ball comes loose on the floor. In the corner, Amber Mateo gave it to Katrina Light. On the right wing side. Little hip check play underneath the hoop. Tumblin's first one gonna go. Making it 59-50. That one gonna go as well. Down the other way. Lewis driving, gonna get fouled. Lewis able to knock that one down. So it's 52. Fits the scoreboard there. Trying to stop the clock. Finally, we get a timeout call. 1:43 to go. 60-52 your score here on Panther YouTube. Inbound setup here, Doherty. Gonna toss it down, and we got a quick jump up, and they're gonna call a foul on Santos. Everybody went running over there and check on and see. Made sure Santos was all right. Made sure Lee was all right, because she was the one who got bulldozed. Renee Tumblin's gonna shoot a pair. Again, 60-52, St. Thomas lead, 1:42 to go. Final scrimmage here for Palm Beach State. That one won't fall for Tumblin. So Tumblin gonna have one more coming up here. That one will go. It runs the lead out to 9. So pop that 61 back up there that I had up there as an accident a moment ago. I'm gonna get Lewis, plenty of time to work with. Lewis buys yourself some space. Drives up there, and that'll be an and one play. Gets the 2 to go, and she'll get an opportunity to try to pop in one more. That one wouldn't roll that down. Doherty was able to pick it up. Difference is 7. Katrina Light fed it over. McGill. Minute and 15 to go. Swatted back, gonna roll around off the floor. Mateo. Few hard dribbles. 1:05 now to go. Mateo, right foul line extended. Jacked up there off the backboard. Poitier. Here they go the other way. Blanchard, left wing side. In the box, pulls up off her back foot. Lewis, again top of the key. Rivera's shot gonna go. Isabella Rivera with a nice one there. Down by just 5 are the Panthers. Again, right foul line extended. Shot skipping around and won't roll down. Doherty going to be short and trying to get that one to go as Poitier yanked that down. All the way comes Blanchard. She's able to get it to go for 2. And that leaves it to a 3-point difference. 61-58. Left side, that one going to get swatted out of bounds. Stays Bobcat ball. St. Thomas going to opt for a timeout. 18.6 to go. It's a 3-point difference here when we come back. .6 seconds to go here in this exciting final scrimmage for the Palm Beach State women's basketball team. Far corner, Bobcats getting pressed heavy. Panthers are trying to force a steal. Shot clock is off with 10 to go. Ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball going to be called. 7.1 to go. So the officials are going to come together. Officials are having a long conversation about this one. St. Thomas looking like they're going to use a timeout here. Should be Palm Beach State ball, but 7.1 to go. We're going to step aside for another timeout break. 61-58, 7.1 to go. Bobcats ball on the offensive end. Quickly forced to Doherty. 5 to go underneath the hoop. Rains on down. Panthers scramble for it on the floor. And they're going to throw up jump ball with 0.1 seconds left. So it's Panther ball, pinned down all the way. To the left of the hoop here. Mia Lewis wasn't able to get it off before the horn sounded, and that's going to do it. St. Thomas ends up coming away victorious tonight, 61-58 in this final scrimmage. Tune-up for both these two teams prior to getting the regular season started next week. St. Thomas going to open against Florida National University next Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. And as for Palm Beach State, they're going to open next Friday against Daytona State College in the FSCJ Battle of the Beaches Boulevard. So it's certainly been quite the pleasure being here with you for this scrimmage affair. Can't wait for the regular season to get started here at home. Going to be a hot minute before we see the Panthers on their home court here, but we'll be waiting for it, and we'll be so excited to see what this team can do and getting started on the road before we get to see them here again. So thank you so much for tuning in to join us. Once again, your final, St. Thomas 61, Palm Beach State 58, and we will see you all soon.